Alliance, hip-hop's first official union. We fighting for rights, workers' rights, labor rights. Y'all know what it is. Fair wages. Let's hit 'em. Who's really speaking for the artist? Everybody knows the music industry is heartless. Knowledge reigns supreme, not what an artist on a chart is. It's about fair wages and royalties. Let me start this, spark this. It's about cultural self-reliance, corporate defiance. We got this down to a science. It's called the Hip Hop Alliance. We take it back to stop the violence. For 30 years I've been the culture's guidance. You can't deny this. I clean pupils when they open their eyelids. In a blink I teach kids to think. That's what I did and do. Reaching and pulling out the culture inside of you with the truth inside of you, no one can lie to you. It's time to unify him, her, you, and I. Do your part to save the art. Don't be a stupid guy. Front, you can try, but it's your time you waste. And we're starting an alliance against corporate exploitation.
We're gonna make this.
Look, 34 million people in the United States have diabetes. 1 in 5 don't even know it. I have type 2 diabetes. I was lucky. Only lost some toes. Hip-hop legend Biz Markie lost his life to complications related to type 2 diabetes. Knowing your risk can save your life. Find out at checkyourrisk.org.
Yeah, CD, I mean from the Outlaws, and I want you to check your risk.
What's good? The great one, Jane here. Make sure you check your risk. All right? Full circle.
It's your girl,
Yo,
Miss
you can hear
Toy.
me, right?
Put your back into it and check your risk.
Yo, this is Keith Robinson urging you to check your risk.
Yo.
Gotta watch everybody, it get tricky out here. Look both ways, it get busy out here. Better check the weather, it get sticky out here.
All right, what up with it, everybody? I need everybody to come on up in here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah, man. You already know what it do. Is your talent boo-boo or is it the shiz-nit? You know how we do it, ladies and gentlemen. We got a legend up in the house, man. Hey, man, you already know. With who? None other than the legend himself. Position, ladies and gentlemen, is in the building. I need everybody to come on up in here. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe. Make sure you share this with somebody you love, man. We're going to get right on up into it. You already know what to do. Hey, what's up with it, Position? It's a plum piece and pleasure having you on the show, man. I just got to say, hey, man, it's a pleasure once again. Can you just let the world know exactly who you are and how you got started in music?
Man, first of all, thank y'all for having me on. You feel me? Shout out to the bro Bayleaf and everything like that. Shout out to y'all. You feel me?
Absolutely.
But you know what? In case nobody knows who the fuck I am, which I know they should. If you don't know who the fuck I am, I go by the name of Position. I'm an artist. I'm a producer, and I'm the official DJ of Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Straight up.
So you know, yeah. Other than that, I've been rapping for a long ass time. You know, like literally a long ass time, and producing. And I was, you know, out here in LA, you know, doing a whole lot of shit with a lot of people and shit. Then, you know, I ended up meeting Crazy Bone and Keith G, producing some shit for them. And I did a song called Welcome to the Alley, you know, which they fucked with that real heavy. That was on the first day we met. We ended up rocking out. And, you know, just coming back to the studio every once in a while, just checking out the scene. And then, you know, we formed a relationship. And then once me and Crazy Bone did this shit called Welcome to the Alley, not Welcome to the Alley, we did Life is a Lesson to Learn. And, you know, that's when, you know, things start kind of picking up as, you know, me being on hooks and me on production and stuff like that. And, you know, about a year, 2 years later, they needed a DJ, but I didn't know that DJ was gonna be me. And, you know,
that's how God works, man. In mysterious but mighty ways, man.
Yeah, man. So You know, they got me 10,000 miles away from the house, over the water and all that. And hey
Mm-hmm.
man, you know how to work this? I'm like, hell no. And you know, I couldn't do nothing but just figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Crazy and Wishbone for, you know, believing in a nigga for, you know, getting to that point.
Wow, absolutely, absolutely. So what's your first love? You say you're an artist, producer, and you also DJ. Which
Mm.
one you prefer overall if you had to just, be that
If I had to be that performing,
performer? So an artist.
yeah,
Rather be an
yeah, yeah,
artist.
yeah. That's like my first love. You know, just being able to create something out of nothing and
Mm-hmm.
being able to capture crowds like emotions and you know seeing people have a good time and you know me being the cause and effect of that, you know what I'm saying, or whether it's a good time or whether it's a song that I do, you know, that might make people think or you know might make people reminisce or something like that. That's the shit that I love the most, you know what I'm saying.
Mm.
Even though we all do this for a bag, you know, if I wasn't doing what I was doing now, I'd still be doing this shit for free. So, you know,
Mm.
that's always gonna be my first love.
Straight up, man. So you a hip hop head to the fullest is what you said.
Man, like a motherfucker, for real.
That's right.
You know what
That's right. So how would you describe your style as a producer?
I mean? My style as a producer is like I don't want to say it's complicated and it's not a regular style because I listen to so many different genres of music. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? I like it, like you just said, I'm a hip hop head. But you know, I listen to heavy metal. You know, I'm you
Mm-hmm.
know being from LA and listening to the Spanish culture. I done heard that all my life, so you know that's you know in me. I was raised with that, and you know being the fact that I've been able to travel the world and listen to other cultures. You know what I'm saying, and you know
Mm.
whether it's the Asian culture or people in New Zealand and the Maldives and all that, you know, all that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, sticks with me. So
Mm.
um whatever I feel at the moment, you know what I'm saying, it could be West Coast shit, you know, I can be on some and it's all in position form, but you know, I can be on some Dr. Dre shit, or I can be on some Neptune shit one day, or you know, I might end
Ooh.
up doing some rock and roll shit. So
Wow.
yeah,
That's
it just
amazing.
depends on how I'm feeling that day when I'm making the beat.
Wow, that's talent, man. That's the shiznit. That's what I'm talking about. When he gave me the word that you was coming through and I started listening to your music, I said, oh yeah, man, he's definitely a genius at what he do, man.
Man, appreciate it.
Talented. So can you
Appreciate it.
talk about any specific music influence or inspirations you have?
Um, I got a lot. So, you know, growing up, you know, of course we all listen to like the NWAs, but then, you know, as I got older and started really taking in the music, I was listening to like I was listening on the West Coast, I'm listening to like early Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening to early E40 when people wasn't even really on him like that. I'm
Mm.
talking about like E40, like the Federal and the Click
I
E40.
got you. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, but then I go to the East Coast and I'm listening to people like Daz Effects. I'm listening, you know what I'm saying, to Redman and you know, early Wu Tang, and you know, I'm
Mm-hmm.
listening to all these people, and then you know, go to the South. I'm listening to UGK. I'm listening to
Mm-hmm.
Scarface and the Ghetto Boys, and you know, those are the type of people that I was like, okay, this is what it is. So by the time I got a little older and you know, Death Row and been there, done that, and you know, then No Limit started doing their thing, and then after that, you know, Jermaine Dupri was So Def, Jay-Z. All this is what I'm on, so I'm influenced by all of it. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying?
Influenced by it all. That's right.
Yeah, but like I said, I listen to other genres as well. So, you know, I grew up listening to people like System of a Down and Korn and you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
shit like that. So, you know,
Wow. So you
I'm
well
really into the
rounded.
music life.
Yeah, that's it. You well rounded. You versatile when it comes to listening to different instrumentation. Do you play any instruments?
I play a little bit of keys. I ain't gonna say a nigga Beethoven or nothing like that, but you
That's
know,
right.
yeah, but you know, I
That's
can
right.
definitely hit a couple chords. You know what I'm saying? 90% of all the music that people hear from me, I produced it. So, you know what I'm saying? So like the new single that On Fire, that's produced by me. I got yeah, thank you, bro. I got a song called The Shit with the homie Big O Meezy. That's produced by me. You know, a lot of the shit that
That's
I
the
did
shit.
with, thank you, man. The shit that I did with Cray, I got a lot like Life's a Lesson Learned, Get Down, and you know, it's a lot of stuff that I produced on Crazy Bone. So yeah.
Wow. And so you never went to school for it? You just straight natural God-given gift to get up in there and learn it.
Yeah, I mean, well, I learned through the homie Doc and through the homie June from Watts. You feel me?
Okay.
So they
shout out to them brothers. Peace, love, and respect, my brothers.
Yeah, always love to the homies Doc and June. You know what I'm saying? They was working, you know, I'm trying to go old school, but at the time, the homies Doc and June, they was working with this sampling machine called the S950. So they was showing me how to work that. I was probably like good 14. And then I was like, man, I just kind of started really falling in love with making beats. But then I ended up moving. But then we ended up linking back up. And the homie June ended up showing me how to work the MPC. And it was a wrap after that. I wasn't looking back.
Yeah. So in a consistent day, how many hours do you think you put in the studio?
On a consistent day, shit, I don't know. It's only 24 hours a day, so 25. I don't know.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Do you stay in the studio?
I don't really get to do this. Shout out, salute to my old teacher at Jordan High School. I went to Jordan High in Watts.
Oh wow! Peace, love, and respect. Shout out
for sure. And they had the band, class, and they had choir class. And, you know, I ended up going to choir class. And it became a place for a whole lot of us at that time, you know, just running the streets and dissing school, dissing class. And Mr. Mac was the type of dude that was like, you know what? If y'all gonna be dissing class, just come in my class. Y'all can hang out. I don't care what y'all do. As long as y'all learn these numbers on the board, y'all come in my class. So he'd be in there playing the keys. And, you know, I took a lot of time studying what he was doing. He thought I wasn't paying too much attention because I was out there chasing, you know, bitches around and all that. But, you know, I was really like tuned in to, you know, them chords that he was playing. And, you know, so salute to Mr. Mac.
Wow, salute to him, man. That's a blessing, man. You see what he taught you has transcended in your life, and now you look what you're doing, man. Hey, that's nothing but God, man, putting it all the way in. Hey, I got a video I want to play and see if we can talk about it when we get back.
For sure.
Check it out.
Barely came from the dirt, nigga. Barely got it from the gravel. So many rest in peace t-shirts. More than the average man handle. I barely know where love comes from. If you winning too much, they can't stand you. It's a trip for life, respect on everything you take, whatever life might hand you. And I handled everything with pride. Mind, body, and soul on the line. They say it's coming up. Position. I don't wanna hear about a nigga you don't fuck with. After I done seen you laughing with the same nigga talking shit about me. Yeah, that's hoe shit. I can't stand a fake nigga or a broke bitch. I got a business of a rider as a rich nigga. Pockets on E, I need to do a quick fill up. Highest octane, fuck that 87 shit. If it ain't about the money, man, that shit irrelevant. Man, I got the mind to do the crime plus the nuts too. If you got a mind to take mine, nigga, fuck you. I'm on my business every time, on my busy cues. Weed money in the bitches getting run through. I'm in my own lane, bitch, I don't do carpools. Swerving in and out of traffic on Gorilla Glue. Let the rubber burn, but I ain't on that other shit. If you ain't about baby, you want some sucker shit, I'm talking about you.
Make the money till I'm dead and gone. Get it how I live, even if I'm dead wrong. Never let nobody stop your hustle, man. I got it out the gutter, I guess the grind. Get paid, homie. 100, get paid, homie. Never let nobody stop your hustle. Yeah, get paid, homie.
Look. Tell my niggas if I get it, then you got it. Add it up, cause we all about the profit. I ain't never had a problem with you niggas. You ain't about it, I should probably change the topic. Keep the focus when I'm counting the villages. You better not distract me. She fucking, that's affirmative action. I'm lucky if we ever racing, then you probably won't pass me. Nah. Look, I don't care if I got 100 mil. I'ma promise I'ma be the same nigga. Look, bring that bottle of that Henny over here. You got kids and you better call a sitter. She ain't never had a nigga like me. She like, ooh, goddamn, he consistent. I'm always litty, never popping off the mouth, but I promise that I'm still with the business.
Make the money till I'm dead and gone. Get it how I live, even if I'm dead wrong. Never let nobody stop your hustle, man. I got it out the gutter, against the grind. Get paid, homie. 100, get paid, homie. Never let nobody stop your hustle. Yeah, get paid, homie.
Back on my bullshit with the crew, bitch, it don't stop, don't finish. Don't fuck around, try to clown, bitch.
I promise that I'm still with the business.
Position. I don't wanna hear about a nigga you don't fuck with. After I done seen you laughing with the same nigga talking shit about me. Yeah, that's hoe shit. I can't stand a fake nigga or a broke bitch. I got a business up a rider as a rich nigga. Pockets on E, I need to do a quick fill up. Highest octane, fuck that 87 shit. If it ain't about the money, man, that shit irrelevant. I seen you laughing with the same nigga talking shit about me. Yeah, that's hoe shit. I can't stand a fake nigga or a broke bitch. I got a business up a rider as a rich nigga.
Once you get it, you can never leave. Man. You know what that means?
Man.
Greatness, right? That greatness, my brother. That's dope. That was dope. That's the shiznit. Wow, man. What was it like making that video? Was that shot in Los Angeles?
Yeah, that was out there in Orange County. That was in Anaheim.
Wow. You had all the riders, had all the people, man. That sounded like y'all was having fun out there, man.
Man, super fun. Salute the homie Jimmy Garcia's mixing that actual track. Track was produced by me. Yeah, one day, literally in here in this room, the homie Polar Bear, who's actually my manager now and shit. You know, I wasn't really putting music out. I wasn't even like on Instagram, none of that. He just came in here and started hearing a lot of the music that I just had just in here, just chilling. And he was just hearing everything. He's like, man, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Like, man, this shit crazy. Like, you need to do something with it. So he was like, look, I can have 30 lowriders. I can have all the lowriders you want come out right now, but you got to show up. I'm like, if I say I'm going to show up, I'm pulling up.
That's right.
So, we just, it was like, okay, well, let's put this together. So I'm like, we just made it a party. So he invited everybody from the lowrider clubs, man. Shout out to the Usos, shout out to the OC car clubs and everybody.
Peace, love, and respect to them. Shout out.
So we got out there. I was like, yeah, I take care of the catering. I had my DJ, Jay Lonzo, DJing the whole situation. And yeah, it was a good fun time that night, man. And it was literally like probably a week, 2 weeks before the pandemic happened.
Wow, you got it in. Wow, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. So how is it to be a DJ and have a DJ?
I mean, to be a DJ and have a DJ, I mean, because I'm a DJ last. So to be a DJ, it's it feel like everything is full circle. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people start off saying like, oh, I started off being a DJ, or some people started off being a dancer, or some people started off doing something different. I never had no idea that I was going to become a DJ, let alone one of the most iconic groups of hip hop DJ.
Right. That's dope.
Man, yeah.
You told us that you'd rather be an artist first, right?
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah,
okay.
definitely.
Now, the DJ, you put that one last. Well, I just wanted to know, how do you come up with your beats? What kind of program do you use to come out with the beats you make?
Um, eh, honestly, anything I get my hands on, but right now I'm using a program called Studio One.
Mm.
The homie Blaze, he a producer. He did a whole lot of tracks for Busy Bone, and me and him got cool, did a song together, and then he actually shot the program to me like, man, you should try this. Is like some next level shit, and took me a minute to get used to it, but now I'm just like I don't even look back. Like, I've been making beats on Logic. I got the MPCs. I got the MPC right here. I got the machine right here. I got the old school MPC over there. I got everything in here, but now it's like that Studio One for me. It's like, man, I'm straight. I'm good. It's like Pro Tools and Logic on steroids, like they had a baby or something.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey man, that song you got Fire.
Yeah.
How did you come up with that concept, and did you come up with the video treatment?
So the concept of the song, and I'm gonna have to keep it a whole thou wow. So I had the beat sitting here chilling for a while, and I didn't know what to do with it. So my brother, Lil Spitter, and I'm really keeping it a thou wow. My brother, Lil Spitter, came in here, and he was like, "Pete, pull up a beat." And I was like, "What kind of beat?" And he's like, "Man, whatever, just pull up something." So again, I wasn't really on music yet. So he came in there and he did a verse. And I was like, okay, but I just left it alone. I left it alone for probably like a year. And my goal, still to this day, is to have, because I got my brother, he rapped, and I got my little sister, she rapped, and my next single was with her. So I just pulled up the shit one day, and I was like, man, I just want him on the album, and I was like, let me see what I can come up with. So I just, because I don't, like everybody else say, I don't really write. So I just kind of started mumbling with the beat. And I was like, okay. And I just started, well, gotta watch everybody. And gotta watch everybody. It get tricky out here. And then I was like, okay, this is dope, man. Gotta watch everybody. It get tricky out here. Look both ways. It get busy out here. And then I had the shit just came to, I just yelled out, shit be on fire. And I was like, oh shit. It's like I'm here by myself, and I'm over here hyping myself up. I'm like, oh, this is it.
This is it, yeah.
Hard, man. That goes hard right there.
Appreciate it. So I end up perfecting that hook. And then I end up just coming up with the first verse the next morning. And I was like, I just wanted to keep that same energy. I'm like, ooh, this shit hard. And I actually called my little bro. I was like, hey, I need you to come back and redo your verse. Just put a little bit more energy on it. And he was like, all right, I got you. But, he didn't show up. And I was like, at this time, I'm focused. I'm like, nah, this got to come out. So like a week passed by. And I was like, you know what? Let me just put another verse on it. Fuck it. And then that second verse started coming out even stronger. And I was like, yeah.
That's one. You knew it was one at that point. Yeah.
I knew it was that one. So salute the homie Tiny Tsunami Music. He's an engineer and a dope ass producer. Stupid ass engineer. Like he got that ear. And I'm actually right here on Pro Tools, chopping everything up. And I'm pulling up like the acapellas, and the hook comes on. He was like, you should start the song just like that. He's like, fuck the intro, fuck that. You just start. And I was like, you know what, you right. So I just did my little chopping, and I was like, oh, this shit hit. And then once he put the woo wop on it, I was like, oh yeah, nah, it's over.
Okay, with that being said, can we get to that video? That's what's happening. Now I want to let the world see this.
And you want to talk about the treatment of the video, or you want to do it after?
Afterwards.
All right, let's get
afterwards. I just want the world to see this video, man, because it's hot right here. Check it out.
Gotta watch everybody, it get tricky out here. Look both ways, it get busy out here. Better check the weather, it get sticky out here. It's heated out here. Shit be on fire. Yeah, shit be on fire. Yeah, I came a long ass way. Living in the city, that don't ever show no pity to a nigga, nah. Gotta be ready for anything, smiling and fit before they get you, yeah. I'm a real live east side, baby, that done been around, ain't nothing but me average. Sometimes you might see me with a bad bitch, I see me kick it with my niggas like an ad-lib. I'm a dog ass nigga, who don't really give a fuck, you better watch your bitch around me, yeah. I'm a dog ass nigga, who don't really give a fuck, better watch your bitch around me, yeah. Gotta watch everybody, it get tricky out here. Look both ways, it get busy out here. Better check the weather, it get sticky out here. It's heated out here, shit be on fire. Yeah, shit be on fire, on fire. Yeah, watch a nigga two-step. Feel like brand new money, that's a new check. California shit, yeah, nigga do rap. Yeah. Certified with it like I got a blue check. I thought you knew that. Yeah, we go from Watts County to Long Beach, back to Inglewood. LA, Orange County, IE, it's all good. Take you up to 5 San Diego, up to Oak Town, Frisco, Sacktown, Bay shit, and back down. This is the type of shit to make a nigga on board. Bitches out here on that bullshit and this some. Anywhere you at, represent where you from. I'm an east side watch nigga to the damn done. Hey. Gotta watch everybody, it get tricky out here. Look both ways, it get busy out here. Better check the weather, it get sticky out here. It's heated out here, shit be on fire. Yeah, shit be on fire, on fire. Shit be on fire. Yeah, shit be on fire, on fire. What you sipping on? I got the next round. Solo tequila for best friends, it's going down. You got a couple with you, tell them they should come around. As long as I can vibe with you, yeah. Bopping and grinding like ain't no...
Man.
Damn, I got a stamp of greatness, my brother. Wow, that's the shiznit, man. On fire. Man, that's hot, man. I love that. I love that. Yeah, give us a little bit of what the treatment was like and how you come up with that concept. That was dope.
I mean, again, you know, we with this one, we kind of like the first half, we was like, you know, we want to have, you know, just show everybody, you know, California and shit like that. And, you know, on some summertime shit, it was like towards the end of the summer, like July or something like that. And, you know, shout out to everybody in Oceanside. You know what I'm saying? They show, man, they show love.
Peace, love, and respect.
Yeah, man. They show love. I got up there and, you know, it's just all love and respect. There was barbecuing, having giveaways. You know what I'm saying? I actually won a lowrider bike that day.
Wow.
And you know, then the second half we shot out this way. And yeah, it was just a party, just inviting all you know, family and friends and shit like that. And then you see the tequila company that, you know, I partnered up with, they in there.
I was just about to ask you, how did you do that? How did you get involved with that? So you got your own brand of tequila.
Yeah. So a year ago, we was doing a show actually in San Diego called Tacos and Tequila. And I was doing sound check. This is when, you know, I'm just, you know, on my DJ shit with Bone. So I'm doing sound check. It's like 10 in the morning. And, you know, I'm going up there doing my thing or whatever. And the homie Ernesto, he stopped me. He was like, hey, man, how you doing? You know, trying to introduce himself. And he was like, hey, come have a shot. You know, I'm like, it's 10 in the motherfucking morning. But, you know, fuck it, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So I'm like, let me knock this this sound check out first, and I got you. So do
So
that. Yeah, do that. Knock it out. This time it's like 11:30. Start knocking something back. And then, we just started introducing each other to, our situations. And I'm like, all right, cool. So they started explaining to me about, where the tequila and everything come from and, how everything formed. And I was like, all right, cool. When I get back, I see y'all. And they was like, yeah, no, we're gonna see you like when you get back before you jump on stage. So I'm like, all right, cool. Get back. They got the bottle. That bottle you see on the video. So I'm like, hey, what's happening and shit like that. So we taking shots. And long story short, the homie Polar Bear seen the opportunity. And then, just start talking to him and, built a relationship after that. And then, at first we start, getting endorsed, taking pictures and stuff like that. And then we ended up working out a little something where we doing 1,000 bottles, special edition position bottles. And,
that's dope.
Yeah, so it's been working, man.
That's a beautiful thing. That's God again working in mysterious but mighty ways. I love how He moving in your life, man. That's a beautiful thing. Wow. And the
Yeah.
world get to see it, If they didn't know, now they know. Position is in position of power. I like that on the front of that video. How did you come up with that? That was dope.
Which part?
The position of power. That's like, is that a brand? Is that a clothing line? What is that?
That's my actual brand. That's the label that I haven't really put it out there like that, but that's my label.
That's dope, man.
Yeah. So it's basically, and it's a deeper meaning to just, myself, anybody that fucks with me. I want to put them in position of power with their own self. You know what I'm saying? So, you might want to do music. You might just want to you might want to just be a producer. So, like the homie Wise, my goal is to take, the celebrity or the power, whatever I have, and the beats that I'm jumping on with him. Now I want people to hear and be like, hey man, like the first and the last track you actually heard on that video is produced by Tiny Tsunami. So I want to get it to a point where I start performing and people like, man, this shit is dope. Like right now, you like, man, On Fire is dope. He mixed it. You know what I'm saying? It got that sound. So
got that sound, yeah, that uniqueness.
So my goal is to be like, shit, get your ass over there. Now these motherfuckers know about you. Go ahead and work. But somebody else in the camp might want like a restaurant or something like that. So I want to be able to get everybody on their feet without having to depend on music, because this music shit ain't for everybody. And it don't last for everybody. It ain't even here today, gone tomorrow. It's here today, gone today if you don't play right.
That's right, man. Wow. With that being said, man, we ask everybody that come to this and grace the stage over here on the Shiz-Nit Talent TV, what's your top 5 most legendary artists list right now in your heart and mind? Any genre of music, and give us a little bit of why you chose these 5.
So my top 5, and that's kind of hard to put in top 5. So my top 5, I would say, and it's kind of now, it's like kind of watered down with a lot of people, but my top 5, number 1 would be Pac.
Wow.
Because
major legend.
Because for me it wasn't like he wasn't no hella lyrical nigga, but his passion and his heart always bled onto that mic. Whether he was in the wrong, whether he was in the right, you felt what the fuck he said. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's dear mama, wonder why they call you bitch, or, whatever the case may be, he put a message in there. Number 2 for me, E40.
Wow, another iconic legend, trendsetter. Hey man, he transcended this game with what he do. Absolutely, wow.
Yeah, and I feel like even though people are recognizing them now, I still feel like he don't get enough credit for the way he did change the lingo in the game. A lot of motherfuckers is using the lingo that the Bay Area uses, and the you feel me's and all this other type shit. And you know, and then to transcend from that to being this motherfucking businessman with all his with all his alcohols, with the wine and tequila, and it's like now I'm looking at him for inspiration because now I have the tequila, so it's like okay, I see him everywhere with the Earl Stevens or the Equidens, so it's like man, I'm so used to let me just focus on this music. I have to keep reminding myself, nigga, let me keep this bottle glued to me because there's gonna be people that want to fuck with it because of me. So yeah, it's because of that. So, you know, then I would go Snoop.
Wow, another one, man. Wow.
It's hard to go top 5 because I'm right now. I'm like right here with it with California.
I got you. I understand, but it's just what you thinking right now in your mind and heart.
Yeah, because it's like I want to say KRS-One because of the way the motherfucker is like just so cold even till this day. You know, but you know, Snoop being the mogul that he has, from us, we all grew up watching dude, and from him to, you know, be in a situation that we grew up in with the gangbanging and all that type shit, to being this motherfucking mogul, to being this businessman, and still being cool with the public. And there's times where I know you probably I've never got to kick it with him. I met him a couple times, man. I never got to kick it with him. There's probably times you got to be on niggas' head and be an asshole about your business. But the way I see how he ended up Doggy Style, and then, you know, had to make that move from that to No Limit. And still was able to, you know, okay, I'm in the South, but I'm still Snoop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was like we heard Top Dollar with the gold fleet collar, and it was like, all right. Then when we heard that, fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down with, we like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, we hearing this nigga.
Yeah.
And then it go to the bitch please, and it's like, okay, now we getting back to Snoop and the way he ended up just staying 10 toes down and just kept going with it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
definitely
saying?
icon.
And man, it's hard as fuck to.
Got one more good one.
I'm barely at 3.
Yeah. Oh, you got 2 more? Okay.
2 more. I'm gonna have to switch genres and I'm gonna go System of a Down.
Wow.
For the simple fact that, and they are Armenian and shit, right? But the fact that they was able to party, they was able to take their culture from Armenia. They from California, but they was able to take their culture and the folk dance and all that and put it in heavy metal and do it in such a different way and talk about like the issues that they going on, because they talk about issues. They talk about, you know, wars that's going on in their country. They talk about police brutality. They talk about all the weirdo shit that you see in Hollywood and all kind of other. They like, yeah, it's fucked up out here. So, you know, that's, you know, for me, and I've been listening to them dudes since like 98.
Wow. Locked in with them, huh?
Yeah, super locked in. I've never met them. I've got to meet, you know, shout out to homie DJ Starscream from Slipknot and a couple other people.
Shout out.
Yeah, but top 5, like when you get to 5, man, it get hard. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna end it off with, you know, not even being biased. I'm gonna end it off with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
There it is. Double salute. Peace, love, and respect out to them legends, man. Man, icons.
And not
absolutely.
And not just because I DJ for them or I'm cool with them. The fact that they came with a style at the time that nobody or not too many people was familiar with. You know, you had Twister with the chopper style with the da-da-da-da, but then they started putting the melodies to it, and you know what I'm saying? And them coming out here and linking up with DJ Unique. Shout out to homie DJ Unique. And you know, linking up with Unique and Easy. And you know, at this time I'm a young nigga. I'm like, when they came out here, I'm like 12, 13 years old. So I definitely don't know who they are. But just paying attention to them and just, you know, because think about it, we all up there old enough, whatever you want to call it, right? We seasoned with this music shit.
Absolutely.
So when back then, you know, everything was kind of just cut and dry. And they came with what the hell on that? And it was like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, what the fuck is this? And you know,
they changed the world. They changed it. They gave a whole nother dynamic to rap. You know what I'm saying?
You know, they got it to a point where they got Mariah Carey changing her whole flow up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Right. Blessing, man. That's a blessing.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, we got this other hot track, man. Is it the Shiz-Nit? I gotta play this, man, because you know we got another show coming up, man, and I hate to go, man, because man, this has been such a pleasing pleasure having you, man. Let me play this other song, and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna get ready to get up out of here so we can get that other show started. This is the first time we ever did a doubleheader, but man, I definitely gotta have you back on the show, man, because man, you going all the way up, man. I see your genius. I see your genius. We got this next one. Is it called The Shiz-Nit with Big Ol' Meezy?
Yeah. My new single.
Let's run that. Let's talk about it.
Single, The Shit, featuring Big Ol' Meezy.
The show. Here we go.
Nigga, this sound crazy. Position. Big Ol' Meezy. A nigga back in this bag, bitch. When it come to this hustling, I'm out here on my Randy Savage. Oh yeah, gotta put some elbow into this shit. Whole lot of leg work when you out and making that grip. I ain't got time to wrestle for no tools or fuels. I refuse to lose in this bitch. I go hard, like some 12-inch woofers in your classic car. No gassing niggas up, I'm known to take it far. No rearview mirrors here to practice looking hard. I'm fully charged. Gotta watch all my investments, but at the same time, gotta watch them niggas trying to block my blessing. Just watch me press and keep it stepping.
Be testing, mama bless him. Smith and Wesson teaching lesson. Lip professing, keep them guessing. Chess and checkers like a reverend.
This the shit, this the shit, this the shit that make you wanna make a green. Stack your paper to the ceiling. Yeah, this the shit, this the shit, this the shit that make you wanna hit a lead. Fuck them haters, make a killing. Oh, all about my paper, ho. Let me hit my nigga Big Ol' Meezy up in Sacramento. Tap in one time, what's on your mantle?
I'm thinking more money, more bang and reload. Watch me getting the mo, stay in total control.
This is dedicated to my hustlers and my goons. Niggas been making moves since they came up out the womb. Fuck the slow lane nigga, I've been living life on Zoom. Ain't no fucking squares around here, we shaped in chrome. Two niggas out the ghetto swerving the city to overseas. Went from triple beams to going places you never seen.
Position in Big Ol' Me's, we the ones that wanna be. Not that shit that's on TV, real life fixes quick to squeeze.
Yeah, this the shit, this the shit, this the shit that make you wanna make a green. Stack your paper to the ceiling. Yeah, this the shit, this the shit, this the shit that make you wanna hit a lead. Fuck them haters, make a killing. Oh, I'm on my boss hog, CEO, pimped out shit. With a pocket full of money and some more we can get. This the shit, this the shit, this the shit that make you wanna make a green. Stack your paper to the ceiling. Oh.
Wow.
Bam, bam, bam. Gotta stamp it, man. Wow. Absolutely phenomenal, man.
Appreciate it.
Ooh.
Appreciate it.
One more good question, man. Hey, you heard that Hip Hop Alliance? You know about that?
Nah.
You got to find out more about it, man. I guess I could get better send you the link to the hiphopalliance.org.
Okay.
Become a part of it. They got a whole thing going down with Stop the Violence in Hip Hop.
Nice.
You might can send a song in and get on that project because you got the talent, man. I think you can do it. But if there was a solution you can leave on the table, you know, for anybody who might be watching, to pay it for the youth coming in to, you know, behind us, what would it be to stop violence in hip hop?
You know, for me, it get tricky because, you know, a lot of us are born with trauma. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us was born uneducated. I ain't even talking about like school. I'm talking about uneducated in life at home. You know what I'm saying? And you know, when we was growing up, you know, a lot of us, you know, our parents was victims to, you know, gang banging or you know, drug usage. Now it's, you know, it's still a little bit of gang banging, but it's more, you know, drug usage and the internet. You know what I'm saying? Like these kids is out here lonely. These kids is learning, you know, everything and you know from the internet. So with the violence, that's all we see with this music. You know, certain people, that's all they want to pump in our veins, these kids' veins. You know what I'm saying? So to give them like to give them any kind of advice, think before you do, like act. Think before you speak. You know what I'm saying? Because it get way deeper, and you're not gonna understand it until you get older. You start looking at your older homies, your cousins, your uncles, and like, man, y'all niggas old this, but I had to get here to get old.
Wow, that's deep, man. Wow. That's man, that's think before you do it. That's what he's saying. You can make the right decisions, man. Don't just act on emotion.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, like, yeah, because a lot of people they seeing these videos, or they, you know, they seeing people with the little come ups and all that, and you know they not knowing what's ahead of them, and you know they think the shit cool. They got a few bitches that might like them and all that, but once all that shit gets snatched away, and you know you about to hear that last dough shut. You know what I'm saying?
It's over with. Your life is through.
Yeah. Some niggas ready to let it all. Oh, he did it. You know, I ain't got.
That's when
there it go. All right, so don't do it. I got you.
Yeah, man. Think before you do it, man.
That's real. With that being said, man, it's a fun, pleasing pleasure having you on the show, man. I love you, sir. Hey, I know you finna be getting on the road, man. Hey, much success, much blessings, and safe travels, man. Traveling mercy and grace to you and all your boys that you know going out there with and everything. Man, I definitely want to have you back on the show, man.
Yeah,
It's been a
anytime.
fun, pleasing pleasure, man.
Anytime.
Hey, even if you maybe out there on the road and you hit Bay up, man, y'all live. Hey, man, we possibly can get you come on live while you out there on your road doing your thing, man. That'd be dope. You know what I mean? If you could do that one time, that'd be hot. That'd be hot.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for real.
Man,
All
appreciate you, man. 100, man. 1,000, 5,000, and all those other things you can never say. But God has been good, man. I thank him. He get all the honor, glory, and praise out of this, not us, man. I thank you for coming on, man. It's a plum pleasing pleasure. Stilo Beach, you got any last words for my man? Position.
What huh?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah, not me. You know, I'm just gonna make my little plugs and shit. You know, just
go ahead.
Make sure you know follow a nigga at Position, POZITION. That's everything. Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, all that, and I'm on it by myself. You know, I got the Solo tequila out there. Position, shopdrinksolo.com. That's shopdrinkxolo.com. You know what I'm saying? And we out here, man, for real.
Oh man, peace, love, and respect, man. Go ahead, Stilo.
Yeah, Position, man. It was a pleasure to have you on, man. My brother, for real, man. And you know, we love you right here on the Shiznit, man. And
Appreciate
you a
y'all.
great. I like the production. It's sick. It's crazy with it, man. I'm loving that, man. I'm serious. Man, it's a fun pleasure to have you here, man. And
Thank you, man.
That production, you know, because I do music myself, but I'm hearing that production, man. I'm like, damn, that shit is. It's something else, man, for real.
Appreciate you, man.
And we pray that you keep on being blessed and everywhere you go in your journey in this music industry, man. Peace,
Thank you.
Salute, love to you, sir.
Salute to y'all, man. I got a whole lot more to come. I'm finna make everybody head turn with these next few projects. So
all right, for sure. Whenever you're ready to come back and share that with the world, man, we right here for you, man. You got open door policy, man. Just hit Bay up, let us know. We'll book you in, man, and get you on, man. For sure, we want to hear it. We want to see it and we want to feel it, man. Bring it on to us, man. It's all love, brother.
Appreciate
Thank you so much, man. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Right here on the Shiz-Nit.
Oh, damn, the Shiz-Nit, bitch.
That's right. Peace, love, and respect.
For sure. Good luck.
One love, man.
Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to get ready to shut this one down and get ready to head on over to the next one. We love y'all out there. Thanks for coming in. Y'all turn right back around and come back to the next one, and it's going all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. You know how we do it. I need everybody to stay rooted in what? Love. I need everybody to stay rooted in truth, stay rooted in faith, because even if you're going through darkness, guess what? You'll come out on the other side. What? In the light. That light is you. That's God's love. Greatness on display. A life of victory every day for everybody. Peace, love, and respect to everybody out there. Mostly and mainly a shout out to my main man and West Coast legend, Position, y'all. I told you, man, we going all the way up. We're going to get stuck at the top, and we ain't coming down. And we got a lot of great brothers coming through here, man. So, yeah, he'll be back, too. So, y'all keep it locked right here. Don't go nowhere. We built for #1, and that's where we headed to. #1, ladies and gentlemen. Any last words for you, Stilo? And we're going to get up out of here and get ready for the next one, man. Saldo. It's going all the way up, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, hallelujah.
Last words like we always do right here in the Shiz-Nit, giving thanks to everybody that came through on the chat, hanged out with us, and hanged out right here with the boy, our boy, everybody's boy, Mr. Position, Bone Thugs and Harmony DJ, man. Yeah, it was a punk pleasure. Peace and love, respect to everybody. We love y'all right here on the Shiz-Nit.
Hell yeah, we gonna do it like this. Y'all already know.
What's going on, man? How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, Dick. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Hey, listen, we want to know if we can shoot a video here at the church that I know.
Is it going to glorify God?
Of course,
All right.
of course. Now, is there anything we can and cannot do at the church?
As long as you recognize that Jesus is real, it's all good.
I got you, man. We're going to make sure that happens. All right.
Hey, yo, man, something's going on in front of the church.
What's that? What happened?
Yeah, man, my Jesus is real, man. I'm gonna tell you what he brought me through. Yeah. Jesus is real, sincere with the gratitude. I used to be the dude walking around with the attitude. Now I'ma keep it real, tell you just what he brought me through. Been shot 5 times and they thought they had got me too. Now I can take it back to my days on Figueroa. When I had them on the streets, man, I had them on the corner. Came up and bought a house and I moved out to Corona. From the package I was slinging all the way to Arizona. Now Jesus is real, he done brought me through it all. And took a couple lows, I done took a couple falls. That even hit the pen, me mugging through them halls. And just to get the child, I had to walk you through the fall. Now I can tell you more, and it's all gonna be real. The only way I'm here is, man, I had to take the deal. Now I can take my time and I can tell you how I feel. My Jesus is the only way, I got to keep it real. Jesus is real. Jesus is real.
This for Ricky Harris. I was born with a bad hand. A bad man didn't know about it back then. God's plan, I once attempted suicide. It didn't work, then it had to be a reason, cause his grace gave me work. I done been on my deathbed. Gunshots, couldn't see the devil coming cause my mind's on rock. On my way to doing life for a bag and a murder. Seen the tears in my baby's eyes. She was hurt, so I got on my face and begging God for his favor. I heard the homies laughing, so I prayed with my neighbor. I done enough dirt in the streets and I don't really wanna deal with the soap that I reap. Ricky Harris said it all one night at the church. Me and Hank both smiled, not knowing it would hurt. I called the homie home, but I never forget that man. Bless me in the church and the Deaf Comedy Jam. Jesus is real. Jesus is real.
used to keep the banger on me, feeling I was untouchable. I stayed fitted to get it, yeah, like Heathcliff Huxtable. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". I walked the edge of the razor in pursuit of my dough. I was ruthless, I kept it rocking to the right side. My son had the east, so ain't a thing I won't try. This lifestyle I lived, it led to prison and back. I was feeling persecuted, yeah, like John the Baptist. My mama used to ask me, boy, when you gon' quit it? At the same time praying for me, hoping I get it. My soul was heavy burden, I was short on faith. One night I heard the voice of God and I saw his son's face. I started praying for myself and got strong in the Lord, and now I reap a better harvest, way bigger than before. I wear the armor of the Father, ain't no need for a gun, cause I'm protected by the blood, cause now I'm walking with his son.
Jesus is real. Jesus is real.
What's up with you, Mike? What's going on?
What's up, Big Hank?
Man, I can't call it.
What's happening with you, homie?
Everything good, man. You remember the testimony night?
Man, that night with Ricky Harris at that church.
Man, that's still on my mind heavy, man.
That blessed me, homie. When I seen y'all pull off, homie, I was just like, man, it just seemed like he was an angel already, man.
He
said God is real.
That's what he did say, God is real.